by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet, somewhere close to harmony. When the world is sound asleep, something's gonna bring the change.
Malls! Hey, Drizzle, how you doing, dude? Alright. We are back in action. Yeah, so we are back in action for today. Again, a little short stream. And then tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming. But I'm hoping that I can get like a somewhat longer stream on Sunday is my intention, and then I'm going to see if I can go full force on Monday. That was what I was thinking. Nothing much. Hope you're having a solid day. I'm just getting started. I figured I could have a choice between whether or not to grab some early dinner, or do a nice little stream for you guys. So I'm gonna probably just stream. I'm gonna be only streaming for like a little over an hour today is my intention. I want to get to run. I'm thinking to get to run maybe 950 or so, and then yeah, I will leave the rest of the runs for the end of the weekend. So far it's been a very interesting set of chaos runs, but still no big high runes, no burrs, no sirs, no lows. 24-hour stream poggers? Nah, dude, no, it's not gonna be a 24-hour stream. Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, by the way, the people know. So yeah, as awesome as that sounds, it's just not gonna be the thing here. It's not gonna be the play. But yeah, how are you doing? Hope you're having a solid day. Yeah, I'm sure you had. I don't know if you were on good old Verdansk today, but either way. Actually, not even Verdansk, but I don't even know if you were playing on Slash, because I know that you've been trying to farm runes quicker than me, thinking that maybe you might be able to get richer than me. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually are. You were on Verdansk for a bit, no Diablo today. I did find another low last night on LK, so you're actually catching up. This is actually pretty depressing, like, I mean, yeah, it's been a fun season in some regards, but I just kind of, I just want to rotate out of this fucking build, like, oh shit, almost died there. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of playing this, this stupid Blizzsork, like, you know, it's kind of like meh, you know, like, my build that I'm gonna be playing, oh yeah, it's gonna be hopefully more fun than this. So, especially because it's my build. That's the big thing. Like, I'm not just playing a damn Blizzsork. Like, I actually get to make the thing. Chaos is a cruel bitch. It's true. It's true. And the thing is, Chaos traditionally has been like, it is usually never, up until now, never really failed me. But this season it's really let me down. Like, it really has. There's just a lot of people who are, I can't deny it. You know, it kind of sucks because normally, you know, I like to say Chaos Sanctuary always pays out, right? And I was hoping that would be the case here, but evidently the game, or RNG has other, or Chaos has other ideas. Some divine entity has decided that, what the hell? I could not move my character. That was weird. Okay, here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. This game. Oh. One sec, guys. This is so awkward. There we go, finally. Oh boy, oh boy. I prefer AT, you know me. That's understandable. I don't blame you. I see trash drops. But yeah, no, I mean, Chaos can be pretty cruel. Yes, it's true. But up until now, it's always been my bread and butter, you know? Like, Chaos Sanctuary always pays out, you know? I miss saying that line. I've been, you know, I've been saving it this entire season because I was gonna, you know, like, if I found like a burr or sir, or multiple burrs and sirs in the last like 400 to 500 runs, I could have actually been like, hey, yeah, guys, ha, see, Chaos Sanctuary does always pay out, but I can't really give that motto when yeah, this season it's been fucking Omvex, Cham, Vex Ohm Vex, you know, like kind of sad, but it is what it is. What are you up to right now, Driz? Are you on Shadowlands at the moment? I'm just enjoying myself here. Like I said, wanna. Hold on a second. Where's my music? Oh, yeah, it's still going. I can just barely hear it. Good enough. Yep. Oh boy, oh boy. Like I said before, I just want to get a burr and maybe some other scraps, because like right now I'm actually at hey, wow, would you look at that. That's a pretty cool find, but I think it might be a little bit too late for this. This one has a bit of a timer on when I can get rid of this. Tal plate. Is this worth selling? Or is this worth selling? How much can I get out of it? Gull? That'll be terrible. You need Tal armor? Your AoE farming in Classic WoW, preferring for Nax release? I see. You need Tal armor. Yeah, I don't know how much this goes for anymore. I haven't taken a look at prices for Tal armor in quite some time. I did not expect one of these to drop. Regardless of the case, that's our first worthwhile drop of the day. And that will be Tal armor on run number 913. So that's pretty good. But having said that, though, yeah. Just trying to think if. Grats? Yo, thanks, dude. Never actually had one drop. Take a look. Yeah, I mean, for a long time, there was a specific roster of items that I'd never seen drop. Stone of Jordan, let's see, Tal armor, etc., etc. But like, everything else in-game but no Tal armor. Yeah, I had never found an IK armor and the Tal armor, but yeah, in recent years, I have actually managed to find Tal armors. I think starting the season where I played my Warcry Barbarian, actually. Funny enough. So, funny how RNG works. I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, you know, of all the items that I have yet to find, one of the items that I still wish I could find that I still have never found is actually Stormlash. I don't care really about, you know, okay, yeah, obviously if I find materials, it'd be great. I still haven't found materials, but yeah, Stormlash is one of those items which, you know, like, a lot of people seem to come across it. I mean, I always get Horizons Tornado. It would be nice if just one of those Horizons Tornadoes actually rolled as a Stormlash. That's all I'm going to say. Small Charm. I got 2 SOJs, 2 Meth back-to-back last season. Oh, hot damn. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, no, Stones of Jordan are a very finicky thing. Like, they are hard to come by, and my first ever Stone of Jordan actually came from the most unexpected spot. It was actually Summoner that dropped me the Stone of Jordan. Yep, it was actually Summoner that dropped me a Stone of Jordan. That was not what I was expecting, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Okay, there we go. Oh. 1 second. Do I reduce my MF now? Yeah, my assassin just leveled, so I'm trying to figure out how I can get rid of. I need 1 MF, or I need to go down 1 MF. Maybe if I go like. I don't know. I need to get rid of 1 MF on my assassin. 24 M. Do I have anything where I can get 24 MF perhaps? Okay, I'm gonna need to take a step out of this game for a second, I think. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at these shitty drops that I got. Interesting. Glad you're streaming. Man, I love watching these. I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome, Rainbow. I will not be streaming for very long today, though. I will be back. I will be probably gone in about an hour. I just want to do maybe like, I'm thinking some 40 chaos runs, so I get up to 950. Nice round, clean number. Once I finish that, I think I will probably. I have to hop off. Yeah, I have plans at about 8. So afterwards, I think I'll be back again on Sunday. Definitely tomorrow I will not be streaming. I have other things I need to do. There we go, 3 MF. I was looking for one of these. That was my first ever ones in 20 years, all Summoner Knights. Yeah, exactly. I was in the same boat for a while. I mean, the season I think I got the Summoner key or the Summoner SOJ drop was my second season on Slash. So that was about 4 years ago. So it had been 15 years, like almost 15 years. Never found an SOJ. But then finally, that was it. That was the time that I ended up getting an SOJ out of the blue. From Summoner, of all places. I really, truly did not expect that, but obviously I wasn't complaining. But anyway, so, sorry about that little delay there. Just needed to make sure that... everything's in order. Trying to maintain the consistent amount of MF, which is in this case 525. But anyway, yeah, let's just get rid of this. Let's keep going. Let's get out of that game. Let's proceed onward. I hope you're doing well, Rainbow. Have you found any have you gotten any good finds last little while? Or are you... Yeah, are you good to go? Or have you not found any good finds? There we go. What the... Let me hit the seal, damn it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright. Come on, drop me a burr. Purple, something, anything, please. It has been some time since I've gotten a purple. Honestly, though, even if I do end up getting a purple, let's be real here, it's just gonna be another fucking Vex. Like, I swear. Or a Zod. At this point, I'm pretty convinced that my next purple is just going to be a Zod. Like, that's the one thing I haven't really gotten. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm telling you guys right now. Oh. Okay. Alright. Ah, 2-socket diadem. Oh, that's too bad. Still looking for a nice little juicy Griffin's Eye diadem. Well, actually, honestly, at this point, anything. Purple or orange would be fantastic. Just preferably not like an Ev Griffins or some silly nonsense like that. You know, now that I really think about it, I have run almost 3,000 Chaos, and I have not found a single orange box in 3,000 Chaos. Ain't that interesting? Actually, now that I think about it, my best luck has really been in AT, as much as I hate to say it. Maybe AT is the play from now on, guys. Heard it here first. Oh. Yeah, maybe AT's my new best friend. Alright, take a look. Basically, nada. Nothing. No items at all. Hey, Maraham. Hey, another super fresh stream. That is correct. But it's not going to be a very long one. I hate to say it. Yeah, sorry that I have to keep doing these shorter ones, like yesterday and today, but these 2 days in particular, I'm a little bit more tied with other things. Also, yesterday I didn't really want to stream super long, because, like, after Wednesday I realized that I probably needed, like, a really nice long break, in light of how much I've been pushing myself in the first 5 days of the ladder reset. But obviously, I'm here now. I can catch up with you a little bit, and hopefully we can find a burr on these runs. I'm aiming for run number 940. That's my intention. So yeah, we'll see where we go from there. How are you doing, Marahome? Hope you've had a great day so far. Yeah. Really fun. I'm running my Death Ball through Nightmare Countess and the rest of Nightmare. Alright, very nice. How are you enjoying the Death Ball at this point? Is it still going strong? Because once those fire immune monsters start to show up, that's when things are going to start to get quite difficult, I would imagine. Oopsies. No perps. Damn. If I have the runes for grief, is it better to make the grief than hope? Better to make the grief and hopes it air. Are you using a melee care to farm? Okay, there we go. Like to gear, so you don't need grief for Blizzsword or H-Den. You're making a smiter. A smiter, you don't grief for it to be effective. At least not in PVM. The risk reward worth it. Oh, I see. To that is no. This entire time I thought he was trying to ask, like, what if he made a grief for one of his characters, and I was going to be like, well, yeah, I mean, it helps you farm faster, so of course you would do it. But no, that's not what he's asking. He's just asking, oh, well, should he try to roll a grief and hope that it rolls, like, as a good grief so that he can resell it for more? But I'm like, no, because, like, what if you make a grief, it rolls shitty, which is more likely than to roll bad, or than to roll good, like a great grief. And then yeah, no one needs it. That's a problem. Deathball's going alright so far. I need to get a soul rune from Countess to slap an insight on my Enchantress. At that point, I can feel better about spamming enchant on skeletons once, and the Enchantresses 1,000 times from all the misclicks. I haven't done the math, but I think lower Res and Conviction can break fire immunities. Yes, definitely in Nightmare. If they don't, then I also plan on maxing Fanaticism. Alright, that sounds like a really good backup plan. Yes, the Death Ball absolutely can break immunities in Nightmare. If I am not mistaken, I think the immunities in Nightmare are only 100, so you even don't need Conviction and lower Res. You can even just use either one of them, and it would be sufficient always to break the immunity. But what we also have to consider is that even when you break their immunity, they won't actually go down to, well, their fire res will still be extremely high, so enchant will inevitably not be doing that much, I would imagine. Like, what I mean by this is, yeah, like, if you're going up against monsters with, like, let's say, like, 90% fire res, then a lot more of your damage is going to come from physical, which is why I think that, yeah, this plan of yours to get Fanaticism is pretty brilliant, because that should solve this problem by boosting a different source of damage or different type of damage instead. That's fine, but you can build Budget Smiter for much cheaper. Yeah, Smoke, G-Face, 4P Diamond Shield, Black Flail, plus Distraction. Okay, there we go. Just helping out Whited here. Actually, one other thing I was thinking about. Is there such a thing as a Crushing Blow belt? No, something I just realized. I never really thought about it. Is there a Crushing Blow? Are there Crushing Blow belts? Does anybody know? Anyway, let's see. Very true. If it doesn't work out, very worst case scenario is that I'll have 4 characters to play around with, respecting their own builds. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I don't know, that just sounds like a really, really fun playstyle. I'm glad that you managed to figure something like that out. Also kind of a shame that there's no, like, there's only fire enchant. You can't do, like, cold enchant on your skellies or anything. Gore Riders. I smite with Life Tab Wanda's main weapon. Let's see. We wide. Hey, Hom3 Watcher. We wide, we people, we happy. Tal armor already? Poggers. Just blood gloves? Okay, nice to know. Thanks. So, yeah, Tal armor already. Very solid find, I do have to say. It's pretty solid. I don't think it gets much better than that. Crafted, maybe? Yeah, Alam, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe, like... Ooh, shit. Hold on a second. Just make sure that I don't die here. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like a crafted belt. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Do crafted belts give Crushing Blow? Basically is what I should have just asked. Because I know that I think just gloves. Yeah, I think so too. Because, like, yeah, like I know that there's no unique or set belt in the game that offers Crushing Blow, but wondering about that. Doesn't look like it? Okay, nice to know. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, Crushing Blow, unique armor. Yeah, there's no belt that offers Crushing Blow. Anyway, the reason why I was wondering about it's kind of random, but I'm talking to these guys about getting like a smiter set up and like budget gear and yada yada yada. And I'm like thinking back to my smiter, and I realized that all these years I've been running. Sometimes I have what's it called? When I have my smiter set up. With Heaven's Light, well, with black, then I have 100% CB. But when I have, sometimes I get Heaven's Light, and I just use that instead. But when I use Heaven's Light, my Crushing Blow is actually at 93%. That actually got me wondering. I'm like, huh, I wonder if there's actually a way to make up that, that 7% with, like, a Crushing Blow belt of some kind. Yeah, obviously I could just burr the Heaven's Light, but that's, you know, like, what the fuck, right? Isn't Gore Rider pretty free? That's budget crushing blow. No, 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 no. My build already uses Goblin Toes, so it's Heaven's Light, G Face, and Goblin Toes, and I think that gets me to exactly 93% crushing blow. That's why I'm saying if there was an additional 7% that could come from somewhere else, like, okay, yes, I know that there's crushing blow gloves. I could use those, but, you know, Drax is kind of important when you're running Ubers. Obviously, you could run Ubers without Drax, but you know, it definitely makes things a lot easier, so I wouldn't sub out Drax. But yeah, I was wondering if there's like a belt or something that helps with this. Obviously, rings don't have crushing blow. I don't believe there's any amulets that cause crushing blow either, and well, yeah, same with shields. Yeah, exactly. There are 2 public games named Need Free Please. Are you serious? Is there actually? I didn't even notice. Wasn't really paying much attention to them. But you're right, though. Gore Riders is a pretty solid choice too. Yeah, Gore Rider. Not even just because of crushing blow, but also because it provides open wounds. So, more socket head. Interesting. Trash the smoke. Use the ribcage. Resistance doesn't matter. Okay, technically, yeah, you could do that. You actually could, I guess, but yeah. Well, I mean, that comes with its own problems if you come face to face with Uber Mephisto. But anyway, it's a good idea. It's actually kind of a good idea if your sole goal was to just boost up to 100% CB and you didn't give a shit about anything else. Oh man, that'd be good. Anyway, but like I said earlier, I'm going to echo what I said a couple times already at this point. This isn't going to be a very long stream. I'm only pushing for a run like 950, I believe. Yeah. Again, I wasn't planning to do a long stream. I just wanted to do a nice short one, get some runs in, play some D2, just a little bit. I'll probably go a lot harder over the weekend and after the weekend. But yeah, tonight I have a booty call. And also, yeah, tonight I have a booty call. Yesterday I wanted my break, but tonight I have things I need to take care of. I'm new Need Free. Gonna go drop him some shit from Norm Charcy. Okay, well let me know how that goes. Need Free. I don't even know what to say to that. I actually don't have any words. Okay, done here. Wait, actually, what are the Drax used for mostly? Ah, that's a good question. There's 2 reasons why Drax are so important. The first is they have chance to proc Life Tap, and Life Tap works with your, I believe, your Crushing Blow as well. So it basically makes it so that when you're face tanking the Ubers, you don't just get mauled to death by them. Well, yeah, because you're stealing health from them at the same time they're hitting you. The second reason, which actually a lot of people don't really pay as much attention to, I feel like, but which, if you don't pay attention to, it will cause you problems, is the fact that it pops chance to proc open wounds on hit. That's actually pretty huge. I don't think a lot of people realize just how huge that is. Like, basically, it prevents the Ubers from regenning. Because if... Oh shit, one sec. Yeah, if you don't have a source of open wounds, or like poison or fire, like a damage over time fire, then they're just going to regen. Yeah, like with Uber Diablo, it doesn't really matter. Like, his regen isn't enough that you really need to worry as much. And he's also affected by Prevent Monster Heal. But for monsters like Uber Mephisto, or I think one of the best examples is Lilith, because this is where I first learned this back when I was a lot newer. So when you go up against Lilith, if you do not have like open wounds, she's just gonna out DP, like she's just gonna out heal your damage or your DPS. It's actually kind of funny. She has like actually a pretty insane amount of regen. So yeah, that's why Drax are so important. Basically, you got open wounds, and you also have the chance to proc life tap. Those are the two biggest, most important things on Drax, of course. Okay, get this. Life tap 1 on Switch and Venom Grip might actually work. Oh yeah, it works. Yes, definitely. You can end up with 98% crushing blow if you want. Yeah, that's totally cool. But at the same time, it's like, why? That's what I'm saying. Like, I just wouldn't sub out Drax. Like, there's really, of all the pieces of equipment you'd be subbing out, like, Drax is probably the one that's not really replaceable. Trying to make a... You're the one who raised it in the first place. Yes, I know. That's why. No, it's fine. It's fine. This time, I mean, I get it. But I was raising up the idea of belts. That's all I was talking about. I was wondering about belts specifically because the belts are probably like, you know, rings, amulets are replaceable. But I know that you can't get CB off of them. But belts specifically, I don't know if there's like a crushing blow belt. So. Yeah, but I know that, you know, you got boots, you got okay, well, I'm out. You got, like, gloves, which are going to be Drax. You got your armor, which is probably going to be some res armor. Like, yeah, okay, you could put on Rattle Cage, it's not a bad idea. And then, of course, your helmet is probably going to be G-Face. It's pretty hard to imagine it being anything else. I guess, technically, you could go, like, Rattle Cage, Goblin Toes, Heaven's Light. Then you're still at 83%. Anyway, it's all good. It is all good. Yeah. Let's go through these next runs. I need perps. I need some good high rooms, please. I've done so many. Chaos, I have been your faithful servant for so many seasons. And this is the treatment I get. This is the treatment I deserve. Perp race, honestly. Yeah, well, I'm off in like 30 minutes. Yeah, I could do a 30-minute perp race if you want, I guess. Yep, sharkskin boots. Ugh, garbage. Have you prepared at all for brunch tomorrow? Nope. Not a dime. Not an ounce. Not a second. I was thinking about it. The eggs are gonna be so burned. Well, I was thinking about it. I'm like, what am I really going to prep? Like, yeah, no, really, like I'm just gonna go and do my thing. Oh, shit. There we go. Am I good? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like, I don't really have anything that I would want to prep. Like, would I do some practice runs before the date? Discord video call. Oh, oof. No, I'm not gonna fucking video call. No. Maybe audio. Maybe. Probably, yeah. Almost definitely I would go audio, but That's about it. Definitely audio. But I don't really know, like, what exactly I'd be banking on here, you know? Like, what am I practicing? I guess that's the big thing. Just like playing. I guess I could, or I could have. Shit. How to keep your teammate not tilted. Huh. Not gonna lie, I was actually looking forward to playing alongside Crack, but this was an interesting development. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much either way, but yeah, it would have actually been pretty fun the other way around, I think. But now this is going to be, we're just gonna be two tilt lords going at it. It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. What are you two weirdos talking about? Why wasn't I invited? It's the Cool Kids Club. Unfortunately, yeah, no ALMAOs allowed. Yeah, you're busy perp racing me, so, you know. I've already invited you to a perp race, and Hom 3 Watcher's not invited to that. Yeah, okay. If I could just click on that, that'd be great. Oh. Come on, dude. He fucking bone prisoned and then lightning hosed the entrance. Sounds weird, I'm out. Well, you're not wrong. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna chart this down as a drop, but I'm not gonna hold on to it. Mav Belt on run number 924. Diablo being surprisingly stingy with drops today. Maybe he's prepping for the big one. Hom 3 Watcher, what the fuck? This dude charted Mav Belt. What's wrong with Mav Belt, dude? Respect to Mav Belt. What's Tal armor worth ist? I actually don't know at this point. If it were day one, probably Vex. But yeah, we're beyond the first couple days now. So it's either going to go for Gull or Ist. At this point, somebody offers me Gull at my Tal armor, I'll take it. That's not even, yeah, like, I'd probably take it without a second guess. Yeah. I can't really... Yeah. I would say around Gull. Like, Ist or Gull. Probably Gull. Yeah, I mean, somebody's probably going to try to offer just Ist by itself, but I'm solid on... I'm pretty solid on Gull at the moment. Oh, game server still hasn't restarted. Reliant on Iraq. Yeah, Madden was saying, I thought Iraq's was the shit, but then I discovered Snow Clash. Nice. And DPS saying kind of annoying how many builds are reliant on Iraq. I don't know. One of the things I don't like about Iraq is it's like, it just shouldn't have +1 to all skills along with 20 FCR. It makes sense if it's just 20 FCR, and there's like some other belt that provides +1 to all skills, but Iraq has both. Like, you know, they should really give more choices for that. That's something I never understood. Like, yeah, String of Years is great, fucking amazing belt, but, you know, not as many people will use it or value it because it doesn't provide such bonuses. Hey, Kemotes, what's going on, man? My favorite streamer's online? Oh, I'm touched. I'm your favorite streamer? Damn, dude, your standards must be... Your bar for streamers must be very low, I must tell you. No one buy anything from Reddit? Yeah, somebody bought my Assassin Torch for Ist, and the light GC though, no bueno. I mean, nothing I can do about that. I put it down as soon as I could, and still no one was willing to take it. Meanwhile, the Necro GC, well, that one is a little bit more complicated because again, I put that up like a day after, and I still didn't get any takers. So. Yeah, it's been quite a ride. Light GC didn't sell, or Light FHR GC didn't sell. Neither did the Necro GC, which is funny. It's very rare to have a season where I get like a freaking FHR GC for Light that straight up does not sell. That's kind of, well, honestly, part of the reason for that is probably that no one has yet rotated into playing as a Light Sork. Hey, that's not bad. 9 MF, or sorry, not 9 MF. 9 fire as 3 MF small charm. And this was run number 926, I believe. Didn't put up the E-Thresher either, it seems. Yeah, I was just gonna look for somebody to... That one I didn't, because I figure that for that one, somebody will probably say in trade chat something like ISO, and I'll just be like, alright, I'll offer it at Gull. I don't think that that deserves its own thread, to tell you the truth. The torches deserve their own thread. The FHR Light GC deserved its own thread, but yeah, the Thresher, that's something that I was just gonna sell in trade chat. I also don't expect that at this point I could get Vex for it. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. But that's okay, whatever. Alright, small charm. 3 all res, okay, not bad, not bad. Not worth charting down, but definitely usable. Yo, Chemotes. No, oh, no, it's not you. He's online as well. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. This jerk. Alright, well, I understand. That's it for me. I'm just gonna resign myself to failure now. Nah, I'm playing, of course. Yeah. But in all seriousness, I'm not gonna be on for too long today anyway, so. Your the insight bases? Oh yeah, well. That's evil now. Must be lol Tyler 1. Yeah. Fucking Tyler 1. Alrighty, let's continue. Oh boy, oh boy. Soul Rune. One of these days, it's going to be an SUR rune, okay? It's Ninja Fortnite. Yes, guys. Yep, we're Fortnite players today. Ha. Guys, freaking bunch of trolls. That's what y'all are. Oh shit, okay, I'm gonna need to redo this run, lol. Ah, derp. Whoopsies. Ninja doesn't even play Fortnite anymore. Oh yeah? I wonder about that. I mean, didn't he go back recently because of like some update that Fortnite rolled? That's what I heard anyway. I mean, sometimes see gaming news in my feed, and that's what I had read briefly. He does occasionally, but he plays Valorant most of the time. Seriously? I see him playing like a lot of different games whenever he gets recommended to me on Twitch. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Corona. Nice. It was faster run walk, of course. What else is new? Stone skin, but thankfully no extra fast. Alright, we got him. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think it's good enough. How did 4 box go last? I think I left as you started. 4 boxing went just fine. Don't really know what to tell you about it. It's not as fast as I want it to be, or I'm not as fast on the like switching between the boxes as I want to be. It takes quite a bit of time to set up, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected. It's kind of the way the whole setup works. But I successfully leveled people to, or Anubis up to level 75, so that was a pretty big success. While I spent most of my runs hanging out in AT, and I think I got like, I was getting like almost 2% XP a run. So really, it was a very good endeavor, I would say. Do you kill Bale? Oh no, I just skip Bale. I just don't bother. Like, I just don't think it's worth trying to. Enough time necessary to kill him. I'd rather just move next game. Any good drops in Throne or AT? Nay on Throne, nay on AT. Good sir. I wish. Yep, I was farming those packs, trying to get XP. That was all I walked out with. I mean, granted, I didn't really do that many runs. I did like, what, 5 runs? 10 runs? I think it was actually like a little more than 10 runs. Because yeah, again, like my stopping point was when he got himself up to level 75. That was it for me. So yeah, it was good. Burr probably dropped, but Anubis sniped it. No. Here's the thing. There was like one item that dropped that it was like a vortex shield. It was like a vortex shield that pinged on my map pack, like 41 all res or some shit like that. And I was beaten to the drop. By somebody. I was like, oh shit, somebody actually managed to beat me to the drop, and then Anubis was like, oh, that was me. I actually managed to get it. I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you can keep it. I don't care, but yeah, it was no purples. Honestly, if a bird did drop in Throne, then it's fine, whatever. The whole point of the AFK Bale setup is so that even if you know, if something like that does appear, that oh yeah, wow, you know, like a Burr rune drops, it's like, okay, well, you know, people in the game can fight over it and not bother me about, oh, who does it belong to, blah, 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 free-for-all drops, motherfucker. That's the whole point of pub games, change my mind. Yeah, well, I mean, yes, but obviously then no one, but then at that point, no one will want to run pub games. Like, seriously, like, why run pub games when you can 4-1 or no drop 0? That's always the trade-off, of course. What's a pub game? Like a public game, like a game that is publicly available and that you can see. Like you see these, all these are pub games because they're publicly available. Like everyone can see them. But obviously, the majority of people, myself included, will run our games privately because why would we want some random stranger to join our game and, you know, do heck knows what in our game when we're trying to just MF and shit. We want them in private games anyway? Okay. Magic immunes? Okay. There you go. Good old decrep from my spell seal did the trick, so that's pretty good. Seems like a bunch of elemental druids this season on Reddit. Are there? I know that there's... Okay, I know that there's like an elemental druid life GC, but I don't actually know if there were any offers on it. There's a big difference between those two things, of course. Like, yeah, Ellie Life Druid, whatever, is great, and some people... You know, I'm gonna take a look at that thread. I'm legitimately curious. Let's take a look at that post. Let's see what's going on with that. Uh-huh. Sir, add it? Oh, yeah, so... As Dome is writing in his thread, he offered Sir for it, but he's not even an Ellie Druid this season. He's just trying to get it for his non-ladder character. Garg is actually an Ellie Druid, and he needs it, but again, he can't really use it. Or the other guy had offered Sir. Anyway, yeah, someone offered Sir. Yes, yeah. No, here's the thing, like Ellie Druids are popular as a PvP character, so non-ladder, like people use like non-ladder. Oh shit! 1 second. So yeah, people will take those ladder GCs for Ellie Druids, and then they're gonna try to bring them to non-ladder. The guy even explained that actually in that thread. But most people who are playing on the ladder right now are definitely not gonna be Ellie Druids. Wait, well, this is the wrong game. Whoopsies, this is the wrong window. So no, this season there aren't actually that many Ellie Druids. Just to kind of like, yeah, just to kind of clarify. It's not like, yeah, it's not like that where, yeah, there's like a ton of Ellie Druids at all. It's mostly Sorks. I mean, I hate to say it, but I gotta be honest. Yeah, I mean, every season is mostly Sork. Like Vanilla D2, every season is gonna be mostly Sorks. That's just the reality of it. Is there really a market for non-ladder items? No, there is. Well, so the wording on that is kind of confused. Like, I got a little confused because when you say like a market for non-ladder items, I thought you meant like non-ladder trading. Like, people very seldom do non-ladder trading because again, like people like me and A Lamau who have played here for many seasons and have like shit tons of wealth. It's like, well, obviously we're just going to use that wealth and beat out people who farm regularly, like even one season on non-ladder, right? Because you can't beat all the time we spend in the game. That's kind of one of the reasons why the ladder reset exists. People complain that, yeah, well, not even really complain, but they don't like, some people don't like non-ladder, or people don't like playing ladder because they don't want to have to regrind everything, which is understandable. But also, it's fair to understand that, yeah, they probably aren't going to be getting, if there was going to be some trades on non-ladder, fuck, I keep doing this. If there was going to be trades on non-ladder, they're just not going to beat out the people who freaking play season after season and accumulate like enormous amounts of wealth. Anyway, just dumped 3 Enigmas, 2 D-Webs, a Griff's Infinity, and some other shit to Biz last night. Fuck you, non-ladder market. Well, I mean, hate to say it, but Alamau's right. It's kind of like, even in my case, like, I should show you what my Necro looks like. My Necro alone has like a ridiculous amount of wealth just sitting on him. And then of course the Nova Baller too has a ridiculous amount of wealth sitting on her that never actually got used. 2 bursts sitting on her because I was supposed to get a 5/5 white light die facet that simply never showed up. Because that season died when the freaking release of WoW Classic occurred. Yeah, that was a huge blow to the server at the time. But granted, that was only like after the server had done its reset, not before. Couldn't remember some of my other passwords either. Yeah, well, you could probably get them if you talk to the admins if you really wanted, but it's like, you know, the point is there, like, we don't really need this stuff. Like, we don't need it in non-ladder, and yeah, to have a non-ladder market would just be kind of ridiculous. If I ever start this game, I'm just going to practice on the ladder first to get used to it and ask D2D to use one of his Uber GG characters. Well, that's implying that I'd let you use it. Anyway, yeah, I probably would have. Well, let me just think. Which of my, like, here's the thing. All my good characters are on this account, so which account would I even lend you? Accounts rather, but yeah, I can't be bothered. Yeah. So going back to your question, or your question for market for non-ladder items, yes, absolutely. Like, here's the thing, On3 Watcher. At the end of a season, any items that you might want in non-ladder as trophies or as for your PvP characters are really the only things that matter, because at the end of it, like, it took me a long time to really understand this, right? But when a ladder season is done, then what? Right? Or not even that. When you've finished fully gearing out your character and there is no more that you can do, what do you do? What do you do after that? Like, yeah, like what are you gonna do after that, right? Like, and yeah, like you accumulate a shit ton of wealth, and then where does it really go, right? And basically the answer is, yeah, you're gonna be using it if you care at all about non-ladder or dueling characters, you're going to use that wealth to buy items that are used for like PvPing and all that jazz, because again, you don't really need it anymore. I'm going to sit pretty with like, let's say 30 ohms at the end of a season. They're fucking useless. You worthless. I can't do anything with them. So, what better way to spend them than getting things like a 43 Ellie Druid Lifer or something like that, right? Or like crazy once-in-a-lifetime rings. Or like, in my case, I spent 25 ohms. This was easily the biggest offer I have ever made on an item. 25 ohms on a 20 and 15. Oh, nice. Okay, check this out. We got a unique ring and a unique jewel. So let's start off with the ring. I'm just gonna finish what I was saying quickly. Yeah, like I put down 25 ohms for a perfect Griffins, 20 or minus 20 plus 15, and it's because like finds like that for me are like once in a lifetime, right? Like or once in a blue moon. You don't see a 2015 Griffs every other day. Freaking pop up on subreddit. Maybe you'll see a Griffs. Maybe you'll see 2 Griffs. Maybe you'll see like a close Griffs, but 2015 very rare. Anyway, you get the idea. I like borrow some sword guns from Knowledge so I don't have to farm, just practice the buttons, key switching skills, 15 years out of practice. Yeah, fair enough. 30 ohms still, well, I mean, if you're even interested in playing, that would be surprising. Alright, so ring, I'm gonna bet Nature's Peace, okay? 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, I mean, glad I got that out of the way first. I am feeling 5-5 fire on this jewel. Alright, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Huh. Well, that's rather unfortunate. That is rather unfortunate. It's still worth turning down as a drop, but kind of a sad thing to get. Add it to the shop. Yeah. Anyway. If you get a Fathom, you can use it till you get bet. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah. That was easily my intention, or when I respec. Yeah, that was absolutely my intention. Like that's why I've been looking for a Fathom for a while, because I was like, yeah, I mean, this is why I bought 4 5s on 3. Like I bought 2 4 5s because not because like I wanted to like. Well, because basically those would be temps, and later on down the line, I'd be hoping that, yeah, okay, maybe I can get like a 5-5 Cold Facet or something, right? Like that'd be solid. But yeah, that's basically the idea right now. That's the situation as it stands. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, the 3-3. If I didn't have my own Cold Facet already, using that 3-3 would have been great. Like I'm not gonna lie, using that 3-3 Cold Facet would have been solid as a temp. But yeah, I already have the jewels that I need, so. We'll do it for free. Yeah, like there's a couple people who are offering to pay to get their deco killed, but at this point, a lot of us are just willing to do it straight up. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. I think I can only go until run 940 today. I know it's a little bit, like I said before, it's not. How the hell was that a quest drop? Well, I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. Quest drop just guarantees that you don't get any like bolts, arrows, TP scrolls. You know, like you just don't really. Yeah, which you know. That's, but sometimes, you know, like the game will just be like, haha, here you go, you got jack shit. Good, you know, you lose, good day. That kind of stuff, but that's okay. At the end of the day, I'm hoping for cool finds, you know, like my RNG this season has been, again, not to sound like a broken track record, because in the words of Coaster, I don't want to sound like, wow, 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 I'm not getting great shit, even though I have like lots of high, well, I mean, granted there were low high runs, but still high runs. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping for more like the last. Listen. Like the last time I ran, Diablo, Questbug Diablo. Okay, I ran him 0 MF. I literally ran him 0 MF, and I found 3 fucking arachnid sashes. Now here I am. I would say quadrupled my MF, but I mean you can't. I was rocking literally 0 MF the last time I was here farming Questbug Diablo, and legit like this is the funny thing, huh? Right? Like you would think, man, if you were there that season, you probably would have told me D2D2. You should, if you're gonna do a shit ton of Questbug D, rock a fuck ton of MF. But despite having abysmal MF, okay? I had 0 MF, I ran 500 Questbug D. This guy dropped me 3 arachnid sashes. 3 fucking arachnid sashes. And like a whole slew of other really cool finds. This season, I'm rocking 525 MF, killing this guy. And check this out. I get fucking rare hard leather armor, rare chainmail, scale mail, and war axe. Like damn, dude. Does an MF have diminishing returns after so much? Also, as I always say, Maggot Lair always pays off. Alright, what'd you get, bud? What did you get, your roster of finds this day? With regards to the MF having diminishing returns, though, like... Oh, like, yeah, I mean, MF... Here's the thing. Here's the thing. MF always has diminishing returns, okay? From the moment you get it all the way to, like... You know, 1400 MF, which is like the maximum possible amount for legitimate gear and equipment in the game. That's a lot of monsters. But anyway, it's always going to have diminishing returns. Where things get interesting is where people agree or disagree that you should have amount like X when you're trying to farm a specific area, right? If you tell people, oh yeah, well, I'm going to rock 0 MF and expect to find D-Web, then probably, you know, they'll call you crazy and tell you got to really reconsider your priorities. But usually people will agree on like around 300 as a pretty good point without losing killing power. I guess what I'm trying to get at here now, going to like what I'm doing, yes, I have diminishing returns after so much, but it doesn't really... yeah, it's diminishing returns, but it still has an improvement, right? Like, it actually does still have an improvement. Like, compared to 400, compared to 300 MF, right? Like, let me just pull up the unique find chart here. Well, there's a chart for it. Yeah, when I'm rocking 500 MF, the unique find I get is 166 versus if I only ran 400 MF, then I get 153 unique find. So it's like that's still a 13% increase, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're doing like 1,000 runs, then I guess you get more, like slightly more uniques, right? Or even between 300 to 500, that's like a 30% increase, right? Like it's not nearly as dramatic as 0 to 100, or 0 to like 200 or 0 to 300, but it's still there. Despite diminishing returns, you still do get some nice. Oh shit! 1 sec. Oh no. Okay, there we go. There is still some value, and besides that, Kimos, the other thing to consider is that like Here's where things get interesting, right? This is something that never really gets talked about. I'm doing quest bug Diablo. Those magic find numbers typically apply more for when you're killing regular monsters, right? But when it comes to quest bug bosses, especially, well, yeah, in this case Diablo, or quest bug Diablo, the base items that he drops are magic. Like, you can't spawn white items. So it kind of skews those percentages a little bit compared to what you get compared to normal monsters, right? Like, because all of his items are magic by default, and it's just a question of whether or not you, like, whether or not they're magic or set or rare or unique. Whereas normally when an item spawns on most regular monsters, they, you know, they can spawn, they'll spawn white normally, but then they'll go magic, set, unique, or rare. Like that baseline. Hey, oh, Gull Rune, nice. All right, well I can end on that. That's good. But yeah, no, like that baseline. That baseline for bosses is like magic tier items. Ooh, 7MF small charm. Anyway, yeah, Gull Rune, solid. Ah, come on. You can't give me that much shit for it. I'm not even trying to bore you guys with, like, ridiculous amounts of numbers. I'm just telling you straight. Yeah, like, the numbers are a little bit different, I think, when it comes to... what am I even doing here? I need to go get some more tomes. Oh, shit. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so nothing useful. Free Annie, yeah, true. Kinda, well, actually it's funny because that was an almost Vex, you know? Like, think about that for a second. That could have been a Vex, but it wasn't. Rip traps, and yeah, that's fine, whatever. But yeah, I'm not even really saying that much that is, you know, like, that's, I'm not even trying to do, like, freaking university level calculus or anything, like, ridiculous like that. I'm just talking about how in this game, certain monsters can't drop plain white items, and so because of that, it kind of shifts how the, how uniques, or what percentage of the items will become magic, unique, set, etc. Anyway, y'all get the idea. I'm kind of interested in Player 7 Trav. Maybe... because I realize that one of the... well... a lot of people say, like, yeah, Slash is not vanilla because, you know, no drop zero is a thing. And I'm like, thinking about it. You can actually get... oh, that's a pretty cool find. Hey, you were looking for an insight base, weren't you? You actually might be able to use this one. I don't have space for it, so you might have to actually pick it up. I put it in my stash. It's a 13 ED ECV. Yeah, okay. I'll actually chart that one down as a drop. That was actually kind of a cool find. You know, not every day you see something like that, but obviously, probably very few people will pay for it. Well, who the fuck am I kidding? No one's gonna fucking pay for it. You'll use it? All right, sounds good. Let's do that. Oh fuck no, dude! It's an ECV. Like hell, even I don't want something for it. Superior. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Superior 13 ED2 AR ECV. Give him a flawed emerald for it. It's the going rate. Yes. All right. I gotta admit that's good. That's good. Nice. I don't know how else to put it. Yoink, he says. Amen. No, that's my ECV. Wait a second. What did he say here? 3 MSPH 10 Allres 15 fire? I don't know what that is. Yeah, no worries, dude. Nope. Least I can do. At this point, I am almost certain that you are going to pass me in your level or whatever, so I'm just going to help you speed up that process, okay? Anyway, it looks like we may have an upgrade to Nightwing's Veil. Possibly. As you guys can see, it's a unique spired helm. Of course, there is always the problem of there being the 50-50 chance that it is a Veil of Steel instead. So the first question is it a Veil of Steel? And the second is, what's the roll? Alright, my guess is going to be 13 Nightwings. And actually, by the way, good old Alamel was, I guess, the good luck charm here. But anyway, 3, 2, okay, yeah, 13 Nightwings. That's my guess. 3, 2, 1. Off. Alright, well, that's a rip right there. Yeah, is it even really worth trying down this drop? Nah, dude, fuck Veil of Steel. Yep, Veil of Steel is just a feels bad moment. Or feels bad man moment. Anyway, 4 more runs, or 5 more runs, and I will call it for the evening, I think. Thanks everyone for hanging out, guys. It's pretty awesome that you guys are, even for like a short little stream, going out of your way to just check out little old me here. Yeah, it's like a Templar's Might, but not as bad, because like, with fucking Templar... yeah, right? Like... Yeah, you know, you get used to seeing Veils of Steel. You don't really get, like, I don't know, man. Tyrael's Might is just so rare, or Sacred Armors are just so rare. Whereas, like, unique Spired Helms, alright, you know, here or there, you'll find them eventually. Hey, Adam's Television Show, what's going on? What is that bow barb? What do you mean by that? 1 hour stream. I'm sorry, Kemotes. I'm actually going a little bit longer than I planned to, even. What is that bow barb? Yeah, what do you mean? What is that bow barb? Worst stream NA. Okay, well, you're not wrong about that, but I think I've done as much as I really could. I can't believe I got a fucking Gulrin. Almost Vex, guys. Almost Vex. I'm telling y'all. Never played POD. It just joins, bows you, and leaves. No. This is okay. So this is not POD, dude. That's the first thing I should say. This is not POD. This is a different private server. It's called Slashdiablo, and Slashdiablo has the core gameplay of like the original D2, where none of the skills are touched. All the characters are the same. All of the rune words, items, unique sets are exactly the same. The bow barb that comes in and leaves is me tabbing, like alt tabbing over to. Well, here's one of the changes, right? You can have, you can run up to 4 windows of the game at any given time, and the intention of this is to give you the freedom to self-mule, self-rush, self-level, and well, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons they first implemented it. But you can also use it as a second window to carry over a second character, right? Like if you want to have a bow barb like I do, then you can do that. It's kind of the equivalent of if you actually went out in the real world and you made friends who played this game, because I'm not quite like that. I'm too antisocial for that. If you actually had some like a friend of yours who could like come into your game and battle orders you, that's kind of what you get. What you're getting here with this. You can do that kind of thing yourself. It joins and BOs me because that's me. Like, that's me on another window. I have that battle orders barb. I made it specifically so that it has maxed out battle orders. So I bow myself and then I begin the run. It makes the run way easier for me to complete. And also, well, yeah, it's more efficient. You get the idea. Does that answer your question though? Let me know if you have any other ones, because yeah, I'm not going to be on for too much longer, but I'd love to kind of explain in the little time we have. It would be nice to kind of go over what Slash is all about, because it's honestly a really cool private server. I'd say that it's at least worth checking out. Yeah, it's at least worth checking out, like during the ladder reset, during reset night, that kind of jazz. And you can even see like there's a lot of really cool things about it, aside from having this ability to have multiple windows of the game open at once. There's a global chat channel where people are talking shit to each other. People like A. Lamau are talking shit to me. It's all in good fun. Baldies, sorry, I don't have a exclamation mark gear command, but you could also just ask for me to show you. The truth is, Baldies, I haven't actually upgraded my gear for quite some time. After this run, I'll show you my equipment quickly if you'd like, and then yeah, just stick around for. Actually, let me just show you now. A triangle, and it's a big burr rune sitting in stash. Ooh. Alright, so let me show you what my gear is comprised of right now. This is a 10 cold skill damage Nightwing's Veil with a 4-5 cold facet. This is 27 Maras, self-found this one. Skin of the Viper Magi, I traded for that. I upped it myself. 35 FCR Spirit Monarch that I paid IST for. It was a steal of a deal. 26 FCR Spirit Sword. Now, I could upgrade to Hodo, but I'm actually waiting on Death's Fathom. Trang Gloves, 1 FCR ring with some pretty substantial res on Lightning and Poison. A good old Dwarf Star for survivability. Dungos, and then, of course, Inferno Strides, which was self-found on day 1 and has really been the MVP for these Chaos runs. So yeah, there you go, Baldies. Let me know if there's anything else about the gear that you want to see. Of course, Reaper's Toll, Treachery, and G-Face are what my Merc is rocking right now. Ah, D3 Bad saying, cry more about having a burr. This guy. Where's all the cold immunes? They're all here. These are the cold immunes. You didn't oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. My inventory is also a bunch of cold skillers, cold sword torch, and an Annihilus as well. Why did I say cold sword torch? I meant just a sword torch. Cold skillers, sword torch, 1510, and then of course 1319 Annihilus. Okay. Now, your question was, where's all the cold immunes? So again, you can see right here, Oblivion Knights are immune to cold. Now, this is one of the tricks to farming, this is one of the reasons why I choose to farm Chaos. One of the reasons why I like farming Chaos is that it is an area that doesn't really have many cold immunes. The only cold immune that I really need to kill is none other than Lord Desay, the boss, Lord Desay. Yeah, like that guy, I actually need to kill him, but once I kill him, I can actually use this seal bug, I think they call it, so that I do the seal bug to kill everything else in Chaos Sanctuary, is how it works. Yeah, like, you don't actually need to kill everything in Chaos, you just use this little trick to make it so that everything dies instead. The trade-off is they all die with 0 MF, but you don't have to deal with all of the individual cold immunes. Yeah, so that's, hopefully that answers your question, Adam. Alright, at this point, I think, yeah, this is basically my penultimate run. Anyone have a G-Face for my Lamb? Actually, I think I might, now that I think about it. I have to check that a little later. The bug is... It's not a bug, don't you just open the 5 seals and clear the bosses? No, the bug is when you teleport back and visit all of the monsters. Because... The thing is, it's hard to say whether it's a bug or not, but I would like to think that the developers of this game were not intending for people to use this mechanic in this way, where you don't have to kill any of these monsters. You just teleport past them, pop the last seal, and all of the monsters die. And drop loot, of course. That's the big thing, right? It's a very strange design choice if that's the case. So that's why I think for most people it's referred to as the seal bug or the seal glitch. And you know, whether or not you would say, oh well, it's a glitch, it's not a glitch. Well, I mean, whatever you consider it to be, the majority of other people have refer to it as the seal glitch. So that's the terminology I use here. Okay, Warstaff Tyrant Club. This I believe is Demon Limb. Yeah, sure, I'll chart down Demon Limb, but I don't really care much for holding on to something like this. Demon Limb, 939 off Questbook Diablo, and then we are going to move into our last run of the day. Alright. This is going to be my last run, and then probably I'm going to go see if I can maybe get the G-Face while I chat with you guys for a little bit, and then I'm going to hop off. Adam, do you have any other questions quickly about Slash or just about the gameplay? I'll be back again on Monday if you, or Sunday probably, if you want to know more about this private server, about my build, about the game in general. Like, I'm not like a D2 expert or anything like that. I just like to put out some for fun content here and there. And yeah, people, you know, like to come and watch me do some silly builds here and there. Like, yeah, I'm using a Blizzsork right now. It's pretty standard, but I'm hoping to get like a good build up and running, or my personal build up and running later on down the line. Always such a short stream. Sorry, Baldies. It's. What do you mean all? Whoa! Hold on. What do you mean always? Like, I freaking. Like, what? No. Just no. I freaking streamed like 60 hours over the first 5 days of the reset. More than that. Can't even say things like this. How could you? Not even dedicated to his fans? Dude, I'm so dedicated to my fans, I have an OnlyFans, you know? Like how could you even like lie like this? How could you even say such things? Like, I've been as dedicated as it gets to my fans, dude. Like, come on now. Okay. And that was the last run of the day, so please give me a purple. Please give me a purple. They're probably not gonna give me a purple. Alright, well I'm hooped. Okay guys, that's basically it. Guys giving me a hard time. Where can I farm as a weak cold sork? AT, Ancient Tunnels. I will even show you where that is in just a moment. All y'all ganging up on me. By the way, who needed G-Face? Taps forehead. Alright. Let's go get that G-Face. Sorks live in AT? Yeah, Nintendo is correct. I figured I would show him where that is just to be on the safe side. Okay, let's go see here. Set. Robotron, that would be... Alright, so just pinging Robotron to let you know what it is. Or his G-Face. I threw it out in the other game here. Alright, hey, welcome to the channel, Stormer. Sorry, I'm not going to be on for that much longer, but I can chat with you just for a little bit. Is there any generally considered date for Diablo 4, 2021, 2022? I don't think so. Nothing official. Yes. Yes, as Nintendo said, nothing official. I don't know if it's not even worth talking about, but it's one of those games which was announced. It was showcased. You know, like a little bit of gameplay was given to us. But it's one of those things which have been very under the radar. Like, we don't really hear much about it. Like, we hear more about Project Diablo 2 than we do about Diablo 4. So I don't really know what's going on there, I suppose. It's very strange. I don't really know what's going on with any of that. Um, yeah, I mean, like, originally their ETA was like 2021, I think. Their planned release date, but evidently that hasn't actually occurred. Anyway, Baldiz, are you still around? You were asking where can I farm as a weak cold sork. So a cold sork, like a weak cold sork, and without having battle orders, typically would want to farm AT. If you're a Blizz sork, AT is probably one of the best places you can farm because the majority of monsters are like slow, and none of them are immune to cold except for monsters that spawn cold enchanted or magic resistant. Then maybe they get cold enchanted. But for everything else, as you can see, everything is magic immune, fire immune, lightning immune, right? So yeah. Oh, yeah, Chemotes actually raised a good point there too. I just realized. Aside from Ancient Tunnels, you could also run a place called Lower Kurost. I would recommend that as part of your rotation. Lower Kurost is super boring if you only do Lower Kurost, but you can actually get some really good finds, and it takes like 10-15 seconds to do it, so... Yep. I will even show you where that is quickly, if you're still around, Baldiz. So yeah, you can see here, Lower Kurost. You probably have map pack active, so you can see this. Coming out of the waypoint, you had bottom right, or here, like, the map pack flags all these gold chests. I would hit all of these, right? I hit these 3 chests, then I go down to this next set of chests, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Oh, and there's some jewels here. Well, let's pry them open and see what we get. Not useful, but you get the idea. Sometimes you can actually get some pretty good stuff. Somebody's in search of Foul Eth for 3 MFSCs. Hot damn, okay, that's a pretty big steal. Anyway, after you finished Lower Kurost, then you would go from Lower Kurost to AT. And then, yeah, that could be your rotation. Yeah, does that make sense, Baldiz? Hopefully that is helpful to you. But otherwise, I'm going to see if I can hook this guy up with Foul and F. He's offering 3 7MF I don't really think I need them, so maybe I'll just be generous and just hand out the Foul and F straight up. Foul and F. There we go. I got Foul and F. Do I not have Foul F? I do have Foul F. I snaked you? What do you mean I snaked you? Whoa, what do you mean I snaked you? Did you just... Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm actually so sorry. I didn't realize that dude was, Oh, shit. Whoopsies. Yo, my bad. Here, I can fix that. No worries. I got you. Give me a sec. That's my mistake. All I saw was this, and then I didn't actually read through the rest of this. I didn't realize that you were talking about all that. I don't think so. I've seen bacon around before. But tell you what, let me go see if I can take a look quickly. No. I got this. No worries. Let me take a look here. 3 is way more than Foul. Oh yeah, absolutely. But you know, sometimes people make these offers in hopes that they, well, they make these offers hoping to get their items right away. No, I wasn't gonna. I was actually gonna buy the 3 MFSEs separately and give them the Chemotes because Chemotes actually needs them. But having said that, Bacon seems to be AFK, so Moltres. Well, anyway, I've actually been hanging out much longer than I should have been. But I think like, I gotta hop off anyway, so this is good timing. Yeah, medium length stream, easy. Well, I wouldn't really call this medium length, but it's good enough. Well, I don't know actually. Medium length, short would be like under an hour, or an hour or less. Long would be like longer than 10 hours, and I feel like moderate length is everything in between. It was like 0.5 Kira's. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna, I guess, leave it at that. This Bacon guy still hasn't joined my game, so maybe I'll just, well, yeah, I'm gonna just let you work things out with Chemotes then, I guess. Or, sorry, Chemotes, I meant. I'll let you work things out with that Bacon guy, because, yeah, I gotta go. I mean, he didn't join my game, he's not replying, and, yeah, otherwise, what I would have done was I would have probably paid Mal or Paul for the 3 7MFSCs, and I would just pass them over to you, but as kind of recompense. But you know what? It looks to me like he's not even really there, so maybe it's time to let him do his thing. See, at brunch, we're trying to be too late since our guests are from you. Yeah, of course, sure. Speaking of which, let's get my alarm clock ready for tomorrow. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, this is a good stopping point. I don't really think there's anything else left for me to do. 941 will be next. I will chart that down here. Kind of a shame. We're coming up on our final 60 runs, and this is very easily the worst roster of finds I think I have ever gotten from Chaos in some 1,000-run segment. Still, like, yeah, I got like a number of higher ends, but they all turned out to be fucking Vexes and Ohms because, well, why not, apparently. Which is just rather upsetting. Like, I don't really know how else to put it. But, I mean, sometimes that's just how an RNG be like, right? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that, though. Just gonna quickly finish setting everything up for next stream, which is hopefully gonna be, I'm hoping, Sunday at noon. Somewhere around Sunday noon, maybe even earlier if things go well, but I'm not going to bank on it. And then after that, I'm emancipating myself. Okay, well, yeah, you do that in Ayla now. Alright, guys. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream as always. Hope you all had fun and have a great evening. What's happening on Saturday? Yeah, Hom and I are going to be having a nice little brunch date together. It's going to be glorious. But I won't be streaming on Slash until Sunday probably. Secret meetings. Yeah, man, him and we're gonna go balls deep. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys to interpret what on earth that means. But having said that, I'm gonna be hopping off now. Once again, appreciate the support, guys. As always, thanks everyone for tuning in. I don't think I have anybody who's streaming though that I can really host. Is there anyone else streaming Slash? No one's streaming Slash, right? Yeah, dude, it's only me. Alright, well, I guess I'm just not hosting anyone today then. I'm gonna leave it be. No, I'm not. No, I'm good. Alright, guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you all have a lovely evening and a great Saturday. I'll be back again on Sunday, trying to complete my build. Definitely going to be finishing the 1,000 Chaos runs. Going to do my analysis, and I'll share my results on Sunday morning/afternoon at the very least. Host Tyler 1, yeah. Use protection tonight. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be. Oh yeah, I gotta use a lot of protection. But anyway, all right. You guys have yourselves a great evening. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. As always, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This is D2D2 signing out.